Elevating Voices and Fostering Change. By Darius Spearman, African Elements. Support African Elements at patreon.com/AfricanElements and hear recent news in a single playlist. Additionally, you can gain early access to ad-free video content. The formation and mission of the Black Southern Women's Collaborative. A beacon of hope for economic justice and healthcare access. The Black Southern Women's Collaborative, BSWC, stands as a beacon of hope and empowerment. Formed in 2021, it targets the unique challenges Black women face in the South. Importantly, the BSWC fights for economic justice, better healthcare, and political empowerment. BSWC assembles a team of dynamic Black women executives to address pressing issues. News 1. Furthermore, this collaborative offers invaluable resources and a platform for Black women. They advocate for their rights and well-being. Through campaigns and partnerships, the BSWC aims to create a supportive and positive environment. Consequently, Black executives can lead change and uplift Black Southern women's voices, advocating for rights and well-being through strategic partnerships. Additionally, the leadership team of BSWC is diverse and influential. It includes Kendra Cotton, CEO of the New Georgia Project, and Sambai Lambright, Executive Director of One Voice in Mississippi. Their roles highlight the commitment to equity and justice. Including Kendra Cotton, CEO of the New Georgia Project, and Sambai Lambright, Executive Director of One Voice in Mississippi. News 1. Moreover, under their guidance, BSWC has made remarkable strides. They have allocated over $7 million to Black women-led organizations in the South. This funding boosts leadership development and training programs. Since its inception, BSWC has allocated over $7 million to Black women-led organizations across the South. News 1. Therefore, the journey of the BSWC is one of resilience, advocacy, and empowerment. By uniting and supporting Black women leaders, they pave the way for a more just and equitable South. Battling systemic inequities, BSWC's fight against voter suppression. Strategic initiatives to combat voter suppression. Firstly, the Black Southern Women's Collaborative takes a stand against voter suppression. They utilize education initiatives and campaigns to empower communities. As a result, these efforts aim to safeguard the voting rights of Black women in the South. BSWC is ramping up its efforts to vigorously combat these measures through community-centered organizing. News 1. Secondly, by focusing on the grassroots level, BSWC mobilizes those most affected by voter suppression. Their work includes educating communities on their rights and how to exercise them effectively. Mobilizing communities for political empowerment. Moreover, BSWC employs a diverse workforce to reach and mobilize community members. For example, they hire formerly incarcerated individuals, single parents, and immigrants. This approach ensures that a wide range of perspectives and experiences contribute to their cause. Employ formerly incarcerated people who have never had a career, single parents, immigrants, young college graduates. News 1. Additionally, this inclusive strategy helps to foster a sense of community and shared purpose. Consequently, it strengthens the collective voice of Black women and communities in the political arena. Legislative advocacy, the Protect Black Women and Girls Act. Establishing a groundbreaking task force. The Protect Black Women and Girls Act marks a significant legislative effort. Reintroduced into the U.S. Congress on February 14, 2024, the Act proposes creating an interagency task force. This body will study the societal conditions affecting Black women and girls in various sectors. This bill would establish an interagency task force to examine the conditions and experiences of Black women and girls in economic development, healthcare, labor and employment, housing, justice, and civil rights. Robin Kelly. Moreover, the Act aims to conduct comprehensive data collection and study. Thus, it addresses the impact of economic, health, criminal justice, and social service factors on Black women and girls. enhancing data collection for informed policy. Additionally, the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights will oversee this extensive study. Their goal is to gather data that reflects the real-life experiences of Black women and girls. It would also direct the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights to conduct a study and collect data on the effects of specified economic, health, criminal justice, and social service factors on Black women and girls. Robin Kelly. Furthermore, identifying and assessing the efficacy of existing policies and programs is crucial. The task force will review these at the federal, state, and local levels to improve outcomes for Black women and girls. Making recommendations for policy improvements. Lastly, the task force is tasked with making policy recommendations. They will report to Congress, the President, and state or local governments. Therefore, they aim to suggest improvements that could significantly impact the lives of Black women and girls. Making recommendations for improving these policies and programs, covering issues involving Black women and girls in education, economic development, healthcare, justice, civil rights, and housing. Fitzpatrick House. This act, with its comprehensive approach and bipartisan support, represents a critical step towards addressing systemic challenges. Thus, it holds the potential to bring about meaningful improvements in the lives of Black women and girls across the nation. Bipartisan support for the Protect Black Women and Girls Act. Uniting across the aisle for change. Firstly, the Protect Black Women and Girls Act has garnered attention for its bipartisan nature. Lawmakers from both sides recognize the importance of addressing the disparities faced by Black women and girls. Therefore, this support is crucial for the legislative process and highlights the universal relevance of the Act's goals. For far too long, Black women and girls have faced disproportionate inequities in education, healthcare, housing, and economic development. I am proud to join my colleagues in introducing this bipartisan legislation to establish an interagency task force aimed at addressing these issues. Fitzpatrick House. Moreover, the bipartisan support signifies a collective acknowledgement of systemic issues. Thus, it paves the way for a collaborative effort towards effective solutions, paving the way for meaningful change. Additionally, this legislative initiative represents a hopeful step towards concrete improvements. The task force's findings and recommendations will inform policies that aim to mitigate the challenges Black women and girls face daily. Furthermore, the bipartisan backing ensures a wider platform and greater visibility for the Act. Consequently, it increases the chances of successful implementation and impactful results. Through this unified approach, the Protect Black Women and Girls Act embodies the commitment to creating a more equitable society. Therefore, it serves as a testament to the power of collaborative efforts in driving systemic change, aiming to uplift and support Black women and girls across the nation. About the author. Darius Spearman is a professor of Black Studies at San Diego City College, where he has been pursuing his love of teaching since 2007. He is the author of several books, including Between the Color Lines, A History of African Americans on the California Frontier through 1890. You can visit Darius online at africanelements.org.